heart of Africa, beneath the serene beauty of 1,000 hills, lies a nation that has risen from its darkest hour to become a symbol of resilience and renewal. But behind Rwanda's success story, hidden from public view, is an elite network of silent protectors, guardians who stand watch over the country's leadership, prepared to act at a moment's notice. These are the men and women of Rwanda's Republican Guard, CTU, the Counter-Terrorism Unit, and the Special Operations Forces, elite units trained to defend the nation's most powerful figures from unseen threats. Who are they? What is their mission? And how do they remain one step ahead in a world filled with unpredictability? Few know of their rigorous training honed in some of the toughest environments, from the deserts of Israel to the specialized facilities of Jordan. These silent warriors spend a year mastering counter-terrorism techniques that enable them to protect not just the president, but the very heart of Rwanda's leadership. Led by Yamam, Israel's elite counter-terrorism unit, and the King Abdullah II Special Operations Training Center in Jordan, these soldiers learn how to confront the unthinkable, hostage situations, urban attacks, and covert threats. When danger strikes, they are the last line of defense. They are always there, unseen, unnoticed, yet ever vigilant. They stand watch over the president, his family, and Rwanda's highest officials, ensuring that nothing disrupts the nation's path to peace and progress. Yet, beneath this peace and calm, there exists a group of special soldiers whose work is vital but not often talked about. These are Rwanda's elite security forces, silent guardians whose stories remain largely unknown. In this documentary, we will explore the hidden world of Rwanda's Republican Guard, the Counter-Terrorism Unit, CTU, the unseen protectors of the country's leadership and stability. In Rwanda, what many people don't know is the complex system of protection that surrounds the president, his family, and the top officials of the government. Today, we will uncover the stories behind Rwanda's elite forces, CTU over Republican Guard, RG, and Special Operations Forces, SOF, explaining the differences between them and how they work together to protect the nation. It's Jackson you are listening to as usual. I'm your documentarian servant. You are watching. Welcome to the world of research. At the forefront of this protective network is the Republican Guard, the most visible of Rwanda's elite forces. Members of the Republican Guard can be easily recognized by the RG insignia on their uniform's chest. Their primary role is to protect President Kagame, his family, and the highest-ranking officials in the government. This duty is critical as they ensure the safety of Rwanda's leadership at all times. The Republican Guard operates under a unique mandate, separate from the broader national defense. Unlike other branches of the RDF, the Republican Guard does not engage in broader national defense or international peacekeeping missions. They answer directly to one man, the Commander-in-Chief, CIC, President Paul Kagame. Commands flow from him to the head of the Republican Guard, Major General Willy Rwagasana, bypassing the usual military hierarchy. The Republican Guard is headquartered at a location called Kanjepe in Kimihurura, close to Rwanda's Ministry of Defense, MINADEF. This strategic location allows the Guard to coordinate their activities efficiently, ensuring the highest level of protection for the nation's leadership. Unlike other branches of the Rwandan Defense Force, RDF, the Republican Guard does not participate in broader military or peacekeeping missions. Their focus is narrow but crucial. They protect the nation's top 5 officials. Another critical part of Rwanda's security network is the Counter-Terrorism Unit, or CTU. The CTU is not a formal military unit, but rather a specialized training program that prepares soldiers from the Republican Guard and a select few from the Special Operations Forces, SOF, to tackle terrorism-related threats. This training, which lasts for about 1 year, takes place in countries like Israel and Jordan, where soldiers are equipped with advanced skills in counterterrorism operations. Training in counterterrorism means preparing these soldiers to prevent, respond to, and stop terrorist threats. Both Israel and Jordan have long-standing histories of dealing with terrorism, making them ideal places for training Rwandan soldiers. In Israel, the training is conducted by Yamam, one of the world's most renowned SWAT teams, and Sayeret Matkal, an elite intelligence unit. These teams provide specialized training in urban warfare, hostage rescue, and covert operations. In Jordan, the training takes place at the King Abdullah II Special Operations Training Center, also known as KASOTC. This state-of-the-art facility offers training in urban warfare and counter-terrorism tactics, drawing military personnel from across the world, including Rwanda's Republican Guard and Special Forces. Rwandan soldiers who complete this training wear black uniforms with the loyalty protection insignia on their right arm. These soldiers are a common sight at large events attended by President Kagame and other high-ranking officials, such as those held at Amahoro Stadium, BK Arena, and Intare Arena. Their presence ensures that these gatherings remain secure from potential terrorist threats. During the presidential campaign of June to July 2024, large CTU officers from the Republican Guard, armed with heavy weapons ranging from pistols to rifles, were a prominent presence on the streets, wearing black helmets as they protected President Kagame amidst large crowds. Dressed in black uniforms marked with a distinctive logo on the right sleeve, the words "Loyalty Protection," accompanied by an image of a figure aiming a rifle. These officers symbolize unwavering dedication to the nation's leadership. Integrated within the Republican Guard, these CTU members enhance its capabilities to counter any terrorist threats effectively. Among these soldiers is Major Ian Kagame, the son of President Paul Kagame, who also underwent CTU training in Jordan. Many Rwandans witnessed him during the presidential campaign, proudly wearing his CTU uniform while protecting his father. He also donned the same uniform during the genocide against the Tutsi memorial on April 7, 2024, further exemplifying his commitment to serving the nation alongside his fellow protectors. For the Special Operations Forces, or SOF, their missions often take them far from the public eye. These soldiers are trained to operate in some of the most challenging environments, such as jungles and remote regions, where they undertake high-risk missions. While they also have counter-terrorism capabilities, their responsibilities are broader than those of the Republican Guard. The SOF are the elite of the elite, trained for the most demanding missions and operating primarily from Bigogwe in the Western Province. SOF are led by Major General Ruki Karusisi, focuses on missions that require exceptional skill and precision, often in regions where other forces may struggle. In contrast, the CTU forces within the Republican Guard are primarily focused on protecting the president, his family, and the top 4 government officials in Rwanda. These include the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the Chamber of Deputies, the President of the High Court, and the Prime Minister. Additionally, the Guard provides security for visiting foreign dignitaries, ensuring their protection during diplomatic events in Rwanda. Another key player in Rwanda's security framework is the Counter-Terrorism Training Center, CTTC, in Mayange. This center was established by the Rwanda National Police in 2013 and focuses on training police forces to handle terrorist threats in civilian spaces. While their training overlaps with that of the military CTU, the police CTTC has a separate mandate, protecting the general public rather than government leaders. Most people in Rwanda often confuse Republican Guard CTU uniforms with those of the Rwanda National Police. as they are similar in their dark colors. It's essential to understand the differences between these units. The military CTU, operating under the Republican Guard and Special Forces, focuses on high-level counter-terrorism operations that protect Rwanda's leadership. In contrast, the police CTTC handles threats in civilian areas. Their uniforms and training may appear similar, but their missions are distinct. During high-profile events, such as national ceremonies and international meetings, you'll often see CTU personnel in black uniforms. These soldiers are ever vigilant, watching over the country's leadership, ready to respond to any potential threat. Their training in Israel and Jordan ensures they are well prepared for these important duties. The training these soldiers undergo is demanding. Whether at Kanjepe, Kami Barracks, or abroad in Israel and Jordan, these soldiers face physical and mental challenges that prepare them to protect Rwanda's leadership at the highest level. Their mottos, loyalty, protection, and resolute warriors win, are not just words but a way of life for these elite forces. While life continues peacefully across Rwanda, these elite forces work behind the scenes to ensure the security and stability of the nation. From the police CTTC officers guarding public spaces to the Republican Guard and SOF protecting the highest levels of government, Rwanda's security is maintained by a dedicated network of protectors. As Rwanda continues to grow and move forward, its silent protectors remain vigilant. Their stories may not be widely known, but their efforts are felt in the peace and progress the nation enjoys. They are the guardians of Rwanda, the unseen shield that protects the country's future. It's Jackson aka JD you are listening to. I wish you better life, foods, and money. Stay in the Big Win family. Thanks for watching.